Yo, Twin City Sports episode. Introduce yourself, man.
Go first. Jaylen Goergen.
What's your class and school you go to?
Class of 2026, I go to Tartan.
I'm Tyrel Pride, class of 2026. I go to Johnson.
And he also talks on the radio station at night, Smooth 105. Smooth 105 boys. I'm sorry, I had to get him on this.
He definitely had the Barry Joy, the Barry White shit going on. But no, we're gonna get into it, man. Earlier the Gus Macker was here. It was the 50th anniversary, I believe. So we put together a team. Y'all two was a part of the team. The other two members aren't here right now. Going into it, did y'all know y'all was gonna win the Gus Macker when y'all saw the team and y'all when we reached out to y'all? How'd y'all feel? Did y'all know y'all was gonna win it?
Yes.
Yes.
Give us more.
Yeah, give us more. Yeah.
What you mean?
We knew the only competition was Sincere and them team.
The team that we played twice, right? Okay, that makes sense.
What team was that? What's the name of that team?
SOB.
Standing on business, right? Because I remember y'all did y'all little. And I'm gonna put the joint now after they won the trophy.
SOB. Standing on what?
Talk heavy. Trophies. They did their little. They said their name. They said. I didn't even know that was the team's name. I was just looking at the acronyms, and I'm like, oh, I knew then. So shout out to y'all for that, man. So, like, when y'all signed up, when we reached out to y'all, did y'all know that they were going to be in the Gus Macker, or did y'all find out once y'all kind of got there and y'all saw them?
We found out when we got there.
Oh, okay. Go ahead, D3.
All right. I don't know if y'all aware, but there was a lot of people not happy with the team that we had and won. How did that feel, y'all? How do that feel, y'all, to win next year? All right.
Feel
like a fuel. You know what I mean? Like motivate you.
Motivate you. Okay, yeah. Let me use motivate.
Yeah,
how did that motivate
yeah.
y'all to win next year? 'Cause like I said, I don't know if y'all know, but it was some people that was out there on the sidelines. Hey, and I ain't gonna say no names. Y'all know who y'all is.
They were happy that y'all lost. That one game that we lost, I don't know if y'all noticed. They were happy that y'all lost. So yeah, like that's like how that make y'all feel essentially?
It make me feel good that people get mad when I lose. I mean, when I win.
But I mean, we just gonna do it again. Show them we really like that.
Don't pay no mind because I could tell even like while it was happening, there was some parents chirping on. That's real, man.
Yeah, it's just like I said. Even just being on the sideline and seeing that, that was something to see. Like I said, especially with the parents being angry and mad. Like, why y'all that mad? Like,
coaches were mad.
Yeah,
it was like
y'all really mad over here at a Gus Macker. Like, this is for kids. This fun. Like, what y'all doing? But
was that y'all first Gus Macker? Yeah. That was your first time ever playing in it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I never knew what that was.
You never even knew what it was.
But I don't think.
Wow. See.
Yeah, I was about to say I don't think the Gus Macker, like before then, the last one was in at the state capitol 2 years ago. I think 20 or 21. I played in.
Yeah, I remember you told me
but
that.
Before then, that was like 10, 11 years. And I think that last one was actually in Maplewood. So 2014, I don't know how old y'all was at 2014. So, or no, it's been 2012. So 2012, I'm sure they probably didn't know nothing about that. But yeah.
No, it was a good showing, man. And even even when we reached out to y'all and after the outcome of the whole situation, I was getting a lot of feedback because I didn't know that y'all actually played for Powerhouse. Mm-hmm. And like, what's your kind of thoughts on them? Because I know, some people that's heavily like, y'all know the Twins, you know what I mean? And like, I know them dudes is like great basketball, phenomenal minds. Like, they know the game and they can play the game. Even right now, they will bust a lot of people. And I'm sure y'all know. But what's your kind of thoughts on playing them? Like, how did playing for Powerhouse impact y'all's basketball career and basketball game?
It was, the coaches were like, they was good coaches. We did a lot of work in practice. Yeah.
It's real, like, just like, is it like, because I know you probably played for other coaches in other environments. How's like the difference between other ones compared to the Powerhouse ones, if you could say?
I would say they know what they're doing a little bit more, like to get to the college level.
Yeah, so they kind of teach you more like the power moves and like they tell you like the real hidden gems,
the real stuff like that. People wouldn't tell you.
Exactly, yeah, because they definitely have it, man, for sure.
Powerhouse is on is circuit, right?
Yeah.
What circuit? Which one?
Puma circuit.
Puma circuit. Okay. Yeah, I mean, like he said, the Twins doing their thing over there with Powerhouse, man. Yeah, big shout out to Kenny
Big
and
shout
Pete.
out, yeah, big shout out to Kenny and Pete for sure. They definitely support TCS sports, what we do up here. So shout out to them for sure, man.
What's your intake though, real?
I mean, I started hooping in 7th grade, and then 8th grade, that's when I started playing with Powerhouse, and I just stuck with it.
You started playing in the 7th grade?
What?
No. So, like I said, I coached both of them. So when we got him in freshman year, he used to always run up like, look how trash I was last year. Just last year I couldn't dunk. And my boy was definitely running out there like Bambi, but he came a long way. And I definitely told him, I don't even know if he remembers this, but I started really taking basketball serious in the 8th grade. And I told him, like, it don't matter how long you played. You can look at a lot of people growing up played in 4th, 5th grade, growing up with the played on the other Kings. I played on the weak Kings, and the other Kings played since they damn near could walk. And then just putting in the grind. I know a lot of people that were good when they were younger, and they didn't keep putting that work in, and you surpass them. So my man's definitely came a long way in these last couple of years. And we like to sometimes think like, what have I been if I would have started here? But you don't want to think like that. He gonna continue to put that work in, and he got that good work ethic. So he definitely came a long way.
So my question is, Rail, your first organized ball was 8th grade, or just ball period was 8th grade?
Yeah, first organized AAU.
That's crazy. So like, what kind of made you like actually want to hoop then? Because I ain't gonna lie to you,
That's
like
late bloomer.
Yeah, that's a real late bloomer. Like I started playing I was a late bloomer. I started playing like in the 6th, 7th grade.
Same with me, 6th
so
grade,
yeah,
7th grade.
It came late. Versus like you said, a lot of people that was playing since they was like 2, 3 years old, whatever the case is. So like, what kind of made you get into it? Because I ain't gonna lie to you, even when we was at the Gus, I didn't even know that you could jump how you was jumping until y'all did that little dunk contest joint, and I'm like, why ain't you trying to dunk on nobody while we was playing? But like, yeah, what kind of made you like kind of really get into it, if you could say?
I used to just run track and play football.
It's a natural athlete.
I just fell out of it.
Okay, that's real, man. That's real, man.
What about you, Jaylen?
Yeah.
When you start, bro?
I started when I was young. Started off at the Y, then Duluth and Case, and then Williams.
Shout out DC, man. I ain't even know he a DC boy. I'm a DC legend, man.
I used to hate playing them, bro. I ain't gonna lie
I'm a
to you.
DC legend. I ain't know that though. I ain't know that. Okay, I got much love for Jaylen now. Okay, much more love. Okay. Keep going. My fault, man.
Warriors Elite, Family First. Yeah.
So you kind of grew.
All right, so real quick, I just want to, before I ask these next couple questions, just give a shout out to these two gentlemen. So I was coaching at Tartan. I had them both, and just the amount of extra work they put in every day. So these two kids, not only did they show up and play basketball, we had a running program, which I do got you. So today I'm gonna leave for you. So yeah, I wanted to say that today. I got you today, and you didn't even give me a place to go. So I just got the cash 50 for you. He definitely won. But before the season starts, and I hope we're still doing this. I know we at different schools now, but we used to show up before basketball was even a thought, and we would run for 30 minutes. And however long you run, that's, we had day winners, and then we had overly the whole time. We had like 2 months of running, and these two kids came almost every day. Jaylen ended up winning, I believe it was the most laps. Did you win the most laps in a day or the most laps overall?
I think overall.
So he won the most laps overall and just getting in game shape. I say that because following that workout, I coached JV over at Tartan. We went undefeated. And I know that Tyrel played some varsity. He definitely helped us out with some big JV games. And Jaylen ended up becoming our starting point guard for JV, and we were undefeated. And I really think that the hard work they put in prior helped us dig down deep. There's a game where we almost lost to St. Thomas, and we come up with a game-winning play and stuff like that. I know Jaylen was running, Tyrel was running, and they didn't have no doubt or saying, damn, we already lost, because they had some mental toughness for that. So I want to do a big shout-out to y'all going undefeated. That's a big feat. Some people say varsity only matters. Them JV years matter too, and going undefeated at any level is a feat. So just want to shout y'all two out. And then I got a question for Jaylen. So I want to know how it is. I know you guys play for Powerhouse. You play for your brother, so I know that's probably challenging because Roman was in the program when I was there, and I know I was on Roman extra hard, so I know Chico was probably on there. Shouts out to Chico, great coach. But can you tell us, was that easier for you to transition to Tartan, seeing that your brother had play for Coach K, and kind of know, because Coach K is a great coach, but he's also he don't play around. And he has a serious program. So that'll help you, and then kind of give some insights to people that don't know playing for Tartan. How is that playing for Coach K and a coach of that magnitude?
Yeah, it helped me. Chico told me a lot about Coach K before I really knew him. And playing for Coach K, you gotta be on point, really, or you gonna sit. You gotta come to practice. You gotta do schoolwork. Can't play if you got Fs. Yeah,
for sure. And do you think your brother not only playing in the program but being back in the program, being your coach? Do you? And Chico gonna say this, but do you like it, or do you be like, man, sometimes be like, damn? Because I know Roman was like, man, I'm tired of this, but in the end, he told me, like, when we sat down, he was like, I really appreciate you because I don't think I would have reached my full potential without you giving me that extra push. So what you think?
Yeah, I think he, like, for AAU, we argued a lot, but, like, he also helped me a lot. Like, the stuff that we were arguing about he was just trying to help me out. So, yeah.
For sure. I love that. Once again, shout out to Chico, and I think that's a big thing for us. Big brothers, dads, even big homies in the community. We always like to talk about our older days, and we always like to say what we did. But if you're not giving back to the community, what is you doing? You got to keep going with basketball. So I love that, your big brother is showing you and giving you that extra step, because it might be a kid that has don't know anything about Coach K, and he got to learn the hard way. And we all know you mess up once or twice, you X'd off that list for sure. So that's what's up. And then Tyrel, I wanted to ask you, and I'm going to keep this question tight, shout out to the Gubbies, but what are some pros and cons of transferring? So Tyrel was with us at Tartan. He, like I said, I coached him for 2 years. Love the kid, drive. Really, really good 3-and-D player, but like Wayne said, he can jump. We definitely want him to get to the rim. I think he will do that for Johnson. But what are some of the pros and cons you had to endure in the process of transferring, and what advice can you give to others not looking at transfer, because we don't want to encourage transferring or discourage transferring, but just what advice can you give to others in that process if they have never went through that?
If you want to transfer, you can't just transfer. Like, you got to really know why you transferring, how you going to transfer and stuff like that. But, like, the cons, it's like hate, like people hating why you transferring, losing people. So that's probably about it.
No, for sure.
How do you? I was gonna say, because I know definitely, like, because you see it on every level of sports, where it's pros, college, especially with the transfer protocol in college now, high school. A lot like you said, hey, how do you kind of navigate and kind of don't let that mess with your psyche? Because I know you live in the social media era. We talk about it all the time. Me, D3, we always say, like, the athletes today kind of got to deal with a lot more because of social media. Y'all all on social media. That's like kind of like, I ain't gonna say that's y'all life, but that's y'all life. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, how do you kind of navigate through that when you get like negative messages or negative, feedback and responses from like, the transfer and just anything in general?
I'll just be laughing. I really don't even care.
You use it as motivation, or you kind of just just block it out?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, that's real.
Too.
Yeah, gotta use it as some type of motivation. How about you? How do you deal with that? Like, say you have like a bad game or you don't perform well on the game and people kind of like giving you hate or whatever the case is. How do you normally deal with that, or how do you plan to deal with that?
Just on to the next.
On to the next. He said amnesia real quick. That's the best way to do it, to have amnesia with it, man, for sure.
Yeah, for sure. Kind of go back to the question what J.O. had asked, especially with transferring. It comes with a lot with transferring. Like he said, like the hate, the politics. People always got something to say in your ear. I mean, I'm sure you experienced that. And, like Wayne said, how do you surpass that without it mentally getting to you? 'Cause I know sometimes, like I said, when it's asked or it's bothering you so much, like, how do you mentally get past that? Or have you even got to that point? Or are you past that point because you already done transferred now? Or, like, you get what I'm asking?
Yeah.
It's like, because when did you transfer, in the summer?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's been months. So is you still kind of dealing with the same thing right now? Because season ain't start yet, so I know a lot of stuff is still boiling up from people. So kind of have you been dealing with? Like,
pressure on you? Is it like a lot of pressure on you to perform this year a certain way, or how do you feel about that, like, for yourself?
people probably expecting me to perform better just because I transferred, because they think I transferred just because I was scared of Tartan or like stuff like that. But that ain't what it is.
And some people don't understand. You gotta different situations is for the better. You know, you feel me? Like, and I'm not just speaking on this situation. I'm just saying in general. Like, you know, like it's things that made you make a decision that led you to where you are currently. You know, yeah.
I mean, that's big because, and like I said, I love talking about that because I know I was a Tartan guy and I hated to see you leave, but at the same time, you know, I know we talked about it, and when I talked to you about it, I transferred. You know, I left Central, I left my guy, and I went over there, and not every story ends like mine. I won a state championship, but just wanted to tell you that, like, you know, you're going to have ups and downs. You might question if you transferred, did you do the right thing, but just stick to the grind. And I think a lot of people, you were a kid that didn't run from the grind. Like I said, you two ran every day, and we have to remember, like, some kids run from the grind. Some kids are just running, but I don't think that's the case for you. And I also want to tell you that, like, it's a long season. Like, I had ups and downs. We lost to these bums at the school you go to, and then we lost to Hopkins right after that. And I'm like, damn, what I should have went to Highland. I should have just been the man, you know. But so there's gonna be some ups and downs, but just locking in and like, what's one big. No, you know what? I'll say that.
So hold on, you was gonna transfer to Highland, boy.
Hold on.
It'd have been him and Jimmy.
Who is J.O.? Who is J.O.?
It'd have been him and Jimmy. It just would have been him and Jimmy.
Who is J.O.?
I mean, y'all had Troy there. But no. Troy's
Apprentice and Troy. But no, even to talk about the transfer thing, I also transferred to Johnson. A lot of people thought I was at Johnson all 4 years. I came to Johnson my sophomore year. I was at CPA before I came to Johnson, averaging like 40 a game. But I was like in the 2A. You feel me? I was in the 2A, so I'm playing the
Stat man will be coming to you live and soon. You know, final stat.
Hey, hold on. When I was playing for CPA, let me say this though. Hold on, I got it.
Go ahead.
No, because CPA was one of the like, they weren't new to their basketball team, but they was a new charter school. They was a new charter school, so I don't know, you know. But like I said, I played for CPA 2 years from 8th grade and 9th grade, and then like I said, I'm playing the School of Deaf. I'm playing.
This is on varsity 8th grade, 9th grade.
Only 9th grade. They didn't allow me to play 8th grade. They didn't allow me to play 8th grade because of the rule. So I wanted to.
I know the school exists because I'm pretty positive that's what my good brother Hartfield had played at.
Yep. Yes, he went there.
He tried to get me to go there, and I'm like, nigga, are you crazy?
Yeah, it's right on the hill, on the east side.
It's on the hill. It's still on there. It's off Mounds.
On Magnolia. Not Magnolia. It is on Magnolia.
It's like kind of, yeah.
It's right. You know, with Frank's losing, I'm averaging whatever, but I'm losing. That didn't feel good. And, you know, I just had a relationship with C because I end up playing in his camp on the west side, the Clyde Turner camp. So that's how I end up going to Johnson, because me and C end up getting real close from 7th and 8th grade, and that's how I end up transferring. So we all transfers, and, you know, and like I said, at the end of our season, end of our career, end up being in the championship. So, you know, it worked out for me as well, and worked out for J.O., them bums over there.
Hopefully it worked out for you, man. All love.
This is a kind of off the script. I've got a question for both of y'all. Is there any upcoming matchups this basketball season that y'all personally are both waiting for? Like, talking about like you playing, and if so, what games? If you got a couple, yes, just say a game, or if y'all got a couple, yeah, I just want to know, because those are the games I want to go to. If y'all say those are like the grudge match games or the games you're excited for, we want to be there, because, you know, we doing a lot of coverage this year.
Lakeville North at the breakdown at Hopkins.
You write that shit down. Okay.
And Egan.
Egan's on the schedule.
How about you, Will?
Some smooth games. I'm looking forward to St. Louis Park, Minnetonka, and Central.
Ooh.
Well, he's already getting the feel of that Johnson Central. He already getting the feel of it. Ain't nothing like a Johnson Central game, man. I ain't gonna lie. Oh, not.
We will for sure be there, but that St. Louis Park gonna be a good, because the Twins still go there, right? Yeah. And we for sure played them last year at Tartan, and them two boys was definitely nice. So we're gonna have to check them out. Yeah, we did a radar on them, so, you know, that's gonna be a nice game.
Listen, we got 5 cameras now, so y'all gonna be going to games too. It ain't gonna be just me and Leak recording these. Y'all gonna be recording them too, man. But no, that's crazy because you like you just said, picking up what you said, the Johnson Central rivalry. I mean, I'm sure you know, but I gotta say, I don't know if you know. That's some real shit you stepping into.
Coming from Tartan,
it's like a real, I like intense. You know, it's real intense. It's real intense, and that's why when you said that, we just shout out to our last guest, we just had Allen on here. I can't wait to see that match that you just said that. I'm because I ain't gonna lie to you. Once I found out you was even going to Johnson, I was already thinking like, because I know they got big. So I know Kenny. Yup. Shout out to him. He was actually at the Lean Minnesota Stop the Violence thing. I interviewed him there a little bit. I knew y'all had him, but I'm like, when you came, it was kind of out of nowhere. Then I found out later it's more people that kind of went there. So it's like, I can't wait to see that matchup. I'm glad you said that one because that's definitely going to be one you're going to see us at. Even though we all TCS radar, I'm sure he going to be on his side in that game. Like that's what we did. We did it last year too. Yeah, we won last year.
Y'all won by default.
Hey, this
y'all barely won by default.
Hey, y'all. Hey, look. Play your heart out, because I'm turning 34 in a week, and we still argue about this. This is 15 years in the making. You're going to be thrown in the fire. I hope you can survive. And I love you to death, but go Central when y'all play them. I'm on your ass.
Okay? I got a question, though, for you, Tartan. Who are y'all rivals over there? Who's y'all big game?
Our rivals, I'll say North, but we beat them every time.
North St. Paul?
Is it like a?
Is that where Duke goes?
Is y'all smacking them or y'all just like it's a close game? It's a good game.
It's gonna be a good game this year.
No, it's not.
I don't know.
I like that. Hey, North. Hey, North. Come on.
I know y'all running mate was over there. I know he got something to say if he was here, but I don't think they beat us since Good News was there, and Good News is a dog. So Good news is he went to Kansas State. He played with Jordan Horn.
He hooped at K-State?
Yeah.
Oh.
So that's a minute ago.
Yeah, minute. But good news was nice. Jason Tatum actually pulled up and watched the game. Yeah, but he was playing in the next chapter with Jordan Horn. Taller. I think he's like 6'5", but he decent.
He from here.
He from here. Yeah, he went to North St. Paul. So, but yeah, I don't know what you. I would say South St. Paul has emerged
I was about to
lately.
ask you, JL, what's your opinion?
Huh?
I was just going to ask what's your opinion being that Tartan for so long and what was the big games of y'all conference?
I mean, even growing up playing, I think Henry Sibley was their rival back in the day, but and Richfield, but the conference kind of switched. So since was coaching there, I would say the North.
Yeah, I was just about to say.
You said who?
The Two Rivers now.
No, but they. No disrespect to no school, but North St. Paul, they got to put it on a whole nother day because that's their Johnson versus Central. That's their North versus, what I'm saying, if it's Henry at the time, if it was Washburn. So they don't even play the games like on the same day. Like the underclassmen got to play on a whole other day, and then they play back to back. So I've never seen this before. I never seen this before. They play the varsity girls at JV time and the varsity boys at varsity boys time.
Wow.
But they make an impact out.
D3, you want to?
Yes, sir. If you do have any offers, what are they? And if you don't, what y'all plan to like get them as in like work ethic?
Work harder, get in the gym.
And where you want to go? If what is your future? Like, what are you looking at? And, there's no right or wrong answer, especially with me coming from a JUCO too. I went D1 JUCO. So, JUCO is totally fine. So
any level. Long as
yeah.
handling business, you playing ball, any level. Like, don't let people discourage y'all. But again, go ahead, y'all questions because you're right about that. That's a good point you brought up. I'm glad you said that, yeah.
Really, the next level, any level after high school is really where I want to go. Whatever it is, just play basketball for another few more years.
If you had to pick like a dream though, like my dream team to play at, what school would that be?
Duke.
Man,
you's a Duker, man.
Same thing Allen said. How about you?
My dream is UNC, but
UNC. Okay, I ain't mad at that. But like, do you like you said before? Do you have any offers yet, or have you looked into that yet? So this is really a big year for y'all then, right now.
I know. Like now, like back then, they had like our jamborees for like seniors and stuff like that. I know it's a lot of stuff now that they implement now for seniors that can get y'all way more opportunities and stuff like that. I don't know exactly what they are now because I'm not really in tune that much with that. But like I said, if y'all what is y'all goal? Is it like I said? It don't matter JUCO or
4 year.
Yeah, 4 year.
Y'all like what's y'all actual plans though? Like, do you have one right now? Or are you kind of just waiting in there?
Kind of just.
I'm gonna need you to be sure, Jaylen. You got to get out here, man. You know what I'm saying? You got to just figure out a plan, write it down, and just figure something out. Well, no matter what it is, you know what I'm saying? Like you said, you just want to play for a few more years. Just writing that stuff down. Whether it's I just want to play at a JUCO, I want to play at a D3 4 year. I want to play at a D2. The options, like for you guys, I feel like you guys benefit from like so much resources when it comes to people.
Especially
today when it comes to film. That's why I shouted out the And1 Film, shout out to Fresh Copes, y'all. Y'all got that extra push. Like the things we had to do to get tape was like we had to go through obstacles. Like Jay, how many high school games did you have of your own besides like the state ones? So that's why I said D3. Y'all went. Yeah. Y'all might have y'all tapes.
Yeah, I'm about to say
y'all might have y'all tapes.
Yeah, we got our senior tapes, but like to be honest, like I lost some of them, so I'm at 0 too because when I moved, a lot of stuff got lost. But like even to piggyback on what Wayne said, like y'all gotta like with us, the only recruitment was around our states. So like North Dakota, Iowa, Illinois, but if you went on Top Dog, they wasn't looking at y'all, But now coaches can watch games on live video from California and not have to fly because back then recruits had to fly. You're a recruiter, you had to fly and you had to drive in. So it was a lot different where now y'all games is live and it's viewed everywhere. Like I can be sitting at home and watch y'all games now instead of being take notes. Recruiters, they're taking notes. Oh, he got this many rebounds. He got this many blocks. This many points. So it's a lot easier now. But like I said, don't get discouraged because at the end of the day, the goal is to get y'all to college and get it paid for. Okay, get that. That's what it is. The basketball gonna be there, but to get it paid for is the next step. Like especially getting your degree because that basketball ends sometime. You got to end sometime. So, like I said, I'm just kind of looking forward to, especially y'all two with y'all senior year, right?
Junior
year. Oh, yeah, y'all both juniors. Oh, well, I'm over here talking like they seniors.
This is what we need to talk like this as a junior because
the clock starts.
The clock starts. Yeah, and just don't shut no doors. I grew up in an era where it was D1 or bust. Yep. If you didn't go D1, you didn't even want to talk about going to JUCO D2, let alone D3. So I think that we have a lot of people in the hood and there's nothing wrong with working regular jobs or at Jimmy Lee or just you go to LA Fitness and they got a bag and all I thought was D1 or bust. And so like them D2s, them D3s, them JUCOs come calling. Back in the day, we shoved them aside, but you really got to be mindful because, like you said, it's just furthering your degree. And it's more than a degree even nowadays. The people I've met in college because I've went to so many different colleges, the connections I've made. I can
brothers.
Go, what I'm saying? Australia, brothers. I got people in New Jersey all the way to California. So just getting you in school and then figuring out what you want to be and where you want to go in life. And it's a hard journey. So just don't close no doors when y'all get to that because a lot of people will laugh at you, but they don't even be in position to play anywhere, and they LA superstars.
But even like to bank on that, like J.O. said something perfect was don't close the door. Like nowadays, like I feel like JUCO, D3 JUCO or a D3 is pretty big now. Like I just seen the U of M playing against McAllister. When have you ever played against McAllister? I mean, I'm not familiar with it, but that's just interesting. Like y'all still going to play D1 teams. Y'all still going to play high recruit teams, So like J.O. said, don't ever keep your options open. Keep in contact with them coaches, regardless if they are D1, D2, NAIA, whatever. Just always leave your options open, man.
What's y'all actual thoughts? How do y'all feel about being just a student athlete and being in the spotlight and being on that next level? Like, what's y'all potential thoughts on going to the next level?
Like, what you mean?
Because right now you in high school, looking forward to the next level. It's gonna be different. It's gonna be a whole different type of lifestyle. You're gonna have a lot of different distractions coming at you, more distractions, more problems. Like, what's your kind of thoughts on that? We see a lot of stuff when it comes to student athletes with NIL deals, them getting in trouble in college or whatever the case is. So I'm asking what's y'all actual thought on that? Because it's gonna be the future. Not saying y'all get in trouble, but that's gonna be the position you're gonna be in, where it's boom. So what's y'all thoughts on that? Being a student athlete.
I'll probably just stay out the way, just chill.
Stay out the way. Y'all play the game then, don't y'all?
Nah.
Y'all don't play the game, so what do y'all do in y'all spare time? What type of hobbies do y'all have? Hoop is,
I mean,
hey, I like that. I like that answer. I mean, damn.
We can go pull out a random kid that hoop, and they
Do
go
y'all play chess? Do y'all play chess or checkers or something like that?
Hey, I'm a chess player, man.
I play chess. Yeah, y'all see the joint. You know what I'm saying? But
If you know, you know.
Tyrel would have been hanging out with us at Washburn. Let's just say that.
oh, okay, I see what time it is here.
You don't want to know.
Say no more. All right, like going off, just like I got like one more, and I don't know if Jo and D3 got one more.
Yo, I got 7.
All right, so look, going on. Y'all like lived here, like y'all from Minnesota, right? Y'all lived here, or like how long have y'all been here for?
I live here.
You live here?
I've been here for like 4 or 5 years.
4 or 5 years. To you, for everybody, for y'all two, who was the best high school basketball player coming out of Minnesota that you saw?
And played against.
Yeah, and played against. You could do that's like a double.
I ain't really watched no Minnesota high school players growing up for real.
But like one that came out like why you kind of
like that I've just seen.
yeah, like you know,
Chet.
Jaylen.
Yeah, Jaylen. It's like the easy. Jo said that months ago. It's the easy answer.
Jaylen.
What about who y'all played against? Because I know y'all played on the circuit. Like me, I played against Brandon Knights and Bradley Bills, and you know I don't really know who Jo played against, but I know he played against some top NBA players as well. You know, playing on the circuit, we both played on the circuit. You know, so playing on the circuit and just even in high school, who was y'all? Y'all was like, man, this dude tough.
Luke Dobbs. Oh God.
Yeah, Dobbs. Yeah, Dobbs. Dobbs definitely was giving buckets.
He actually nice.
I don't really know.
Jaylen don't be paying attention to none of
Yeah, I don't got one.
And JoJo.
Yeah. For Cretan.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
Bro.
Just let's go to 7.
All right, well, hey Jaylen, if you get that answer, let me know.
Let us
man.
know when you get that answer, Jaylen. You know what I'm saying? Jaylen like, I don't know none of these cats.
What's your personal goals you have coming up into this season, and what's y'all team goal?
Team goal to win. Personal goal, just play my game.
I need more detail.
Yeah, Jaylen, you too cool, Jaylen.
No,
yeah.
like, hey, I want to lock this. I want to lock the best player up. I want to, do what I got to do for my team to win. I need something.
I just want to win. I'll do whatever to win.
That's real.
Okay. How long you on the boot?
Just for a week.
Okay. So season coming up, start next week, so you'll be ready.
It start this week, don't it? Or is it next week?
It's next week. It's,
Okay.
Yeah. Yup.
We start this week.
Yeah, they start this week. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, real. So, what's your personal goals, man? And what's your ending team goal?
My personal goals is just to stay focused. I know why I came to Johnson, so I'm gonna just stay focused, win conference,
Ooh.
try to win every game. That's my goal, and to
Since you said that,
beat De La Salle section finals to go to state.
He got that written down. I like that. So since you just said that, you said win conference and all that. Who do you think is the biggest competition that your team's going to face in conference this year?
Central and Hardin.
I like that because they kind of all three said. Even there, Allen. You mentioned Johnson. You mentioned Harden. Okay.
Yeah, Harden supposed to be decent coming up. I heard. We gonna check him out.
They got a young Russell Westbrook over there.
OD.
When I asked that question to you, Rail, like I said, I coached over the fall league, and me and you talked a little bit. And, like I said, coming from transferring in, and me and you talked, and you was just giving me input on how you feel and stuff like that. Small talk, but like I said, that's why I asked like personal goals, because like I said, coming into your junior year, being a governor, and we always talk about having a governor is like a target on your back, And
I got the most conference wins in St. Paul, if I'm not correct. Your most conference championships, right?
Yep, for sure.
For basketball.
So, yep, for sure. You know, so that's why I was asking personal goals because everybody's goals can be different, you know. But I do look forward to seeing y'all this year and you doing your thing, you know, especially being a Govey. Shout out to my Goveys, man. So
I'm gonna cheer for you every game, man. When y'all not playing Central, man. You know what I'm saying? I got you though. I might, you know, if you do something nasty, I might, you know, give a little nod. You know what I'm saying? But for sure, man. You got anything else, J.O.?
Just wrapping up, I want to just say stay focused, stay locked in. We showing love. We're gonna be at both, you know, games, a lot of games. It's gonna be some big games, and stay your course. Means more to, and I won't say means more, but means a lot to me. But both having to coach y'all, so I'm definitely looking forward. Taking this year off of coaching, I'm definitely gonna be locked in and be at a lot of games. So I want to make sure that y'all in a position to where we pulling up, talking about y'all, and y'all succeeding. And when we want to run this tape back, and we want to see y'all goals, and when y'all accomplish them. So.
Yep, and I was about to say that too. Like, I'm sure this ain't gonna be the last interview with y'all. You know, especially by now, middle season. We'll probably get at y'all by the end of the year. And like J.O. said, just looking back and kind of revising about what we already talked about, and hopefully them goals can be accomplished. You know, by March. You know, because that's where the state tournament come in at. So.
For sure. And I know me and Didi wanted to know this, and we kind of talked about this. What's the biggest difference coming from Tartan going to Johnson for you, like school-wise, you know, playing over there? Because I know growing up they had
the atmosphere, community, everything.
Yeah, so but like growing up they had a rotation that was crazy. I don't think I could have survived in that rotation. Like they're in and out 5 at a time. And so I always said that, and we laughed. I'm like, I couldn't even get in a rhythm. So, but that was just – they, you know, and we always talk about this, whether I'm on the other side and we know we bump heads, and basketball's a great thing. Me and Didi can be brothers, but when we get on that competition, just like Clay and Curry, they love each other, but when it's time to play basketball, I want to rip your throat out. So I know they're going to give you a different level of competition. Not saying Tartan don't have it, because we definitely had it over there, but just different, and sometimes different might, you know, spark something in you that you didn't even know you had. So what do you think is like the biggest difference from school all the way to hoops?
From hoops, at the J is just more competitive, more physical, and school wise, it's regular. Honestly.
It's like a dog eat dog world over there in them practices I hear.
Nah, for sure. No, and even kind of get back to that, I told, like I said, when I was coaching, I told them, like, it's like, even when I sub them out, I'm like, it's that's what you got to get used to. And the fouls, and I'll say, do we get fouls? No. So, you know, I just try to, you know, how do I say this? I try to.
That kind of helps. Just like teaching a certain amount of
teach them the ways of it. Like, you know, like we never get calls, so don't look for it. Like I said, coming from certain schools, and not just this ain't a Tartan thing or anything. Just coming from certain schools, people baby their kids when they get fouls. Mm-hmm. Oh, that's a foul. No, because in real games we're not gonna get every call.
Play through it.
You gotta play through it. Next play. That's my favorite line. Next play. And
the more you cry to the ref, the more he's not gonna give you the call. You better off not saying nothing to that dude. Don't say nothing to him. The crowd, that's what the crowd there for. The crowd gonna let him know he messed up. Don't say nothing to him. I don't know. I don't care how mad you get. Don't say nothing to him. I one time talked to a ref and I said something crazy and I almost got kicked off the team. Yeah. Like, no, Dusty made me apologize on the spot. He was like, "You got something to say?" No, but you know, that's another story. But shout out to y'all, man. Really, hope y'all have a good season this year. I hope you stay healthy, man. Make sure you take care of that. Make sure you doing whatever the doctor's telling you, stretching, and go beyond. You know what I'm saying? Start doing some other stuff if it's still like an ongoing thing, man. Just try to stay healthy as y'all can. I hope y'all accomplish y'all goals. Like I said, y'all only juniors, so y'all got this is, you know, this is it's not it, but this is it's
time.
It's time right now though. So this is the perfect opportunity. We're gonna do what we can to help y'all put some exposure, y'all elevate, whatever it is. So 3JO, y'all good?
Yeah, we good, man. Appreciate y'all coming in,
Appreciate y'all coming out, man, for real.